Well, g'day Spurs fans, good morning. Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And yeah, game's just finished. Bit disappointing, but not disastrous. The game finished Leicester City 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. If I was to put it in terms of overall performance, what I thought it was okay. It wasn't as bad as any of our bad performances were last year. I think on the good side, look, there was some nice link-up play in the first half between Sonny and Udogie and Maddison, and it was a nice ball by Maddison for Pedro Porro's goal. I think Solanke looked all right actually. He made us look a lot more dangerous in the box. You could see. Even in that disappointing result, that we did look a lot more inventive in and around the box for periods of play. Not all the game. We dominated possession and dominated the game of the football for a lot of the first half, but maybe for the last 10 minutes or so, there was a few more hands on hips, a bit of walking around the pitch and all that sort of stuff I don't like, so we lost a bit of intensity there. We missed some chances, different sorts of chances to what we were fluffing up last year though, so I take that as a positive. And then luckily we didn't concede before the end of the first half, and then as the second half started, Leicester started playing some football. I don't think we didn't win due to anything like tactics. Leicester's goal wasn't as a result of us all being up the other half of the pitch and getting caught on the hop. That didn't really look like happening at all in that game actually. I thought we defended pretty well. I thought Romero had a great game. Van der Ven was great. Big Vic as usual, nice couple of saves to keep us in the game. But we just couldn't keep it going. We couldn't keep it going, and Leicester got a deserved equaliser in the second half. Defending could have been better for that goal, and we struggled to really get back into that second half of the game. Leicester City weren't brilliant, but we weren't crap. You know, I haven't looked at any other reviews as usual after the game, because I want to just give you my own thoughts untainted, and I thought it was an okay performance overall. You know, overall it was fine. We had a flurry of substitutes come on in the second half. They were delayed a bit because Bentancur got a bit of a whack on the head, was down on the pitch. It was serious because they weren't actually showing the player on the TV for some time there. I don't know quite what led up to that. But he seems to be okay. He was conscious and he's been talking afterwards, but head injuries, not nice, not something you want to see, and I'm glad they're taking that more seriously in football these days. So we had a whole string of substitutes come on. We had Archie Gray come on, Berrival, and Richarlison came on, and Kulu, and it did like, and Jed Spence, the Jed Spence redemption arc continues. Both him and Berrival did okay. Berrival did get caught out a bit running backwards towards our goal. Nearly led to a Leicester City goal. Vicario gave him a good old bollocking for that one, and rightfully so. And it's good to see that Lucas just took it on the chin. An opportunity to improve his game. But we did look definitely better when we brought the substitutes on. I'd say overall Johnson didn't have a good game. I still think there's a player there, so I'm not going to bag him off too much. But we were much more coming at Leicester down the right hand side, and just couldn't get it in the back of the net. But we weren't playing horseshoe football. We weren't, you know, running out of ideas. So a 1-1 draw. I guess it remains to be seen the rest of the season how good Leicester City are. My gut feeling is that they're not that good actually, and we really, you know, should have been after 3 points in that game. So it was disappointing not to get them. Um, but it's 1 point instead of 3. I'm not going to cry too much about it. We did look better than we did last season, I think, overall. I think there's a lot to be happy about. You know, our passing was better than it has been recently. We weren't giving the ball away. In fact, we were really pressing Leicester very well, actually. We weren't giving them time on the ball, you know, for the period of the first half that we dominated them. And then when we brought the substitutes on at around about 70 minutes, we were really hassling them quite well, forcing them into making mistakes. But it's just, yeah, that last ball in the box, man. Last ball in the box. But nice debut for our younger players. Nice to get them on the pitch. The only way is up. That's their baptism of fire, I suppose. What can we do next game? I don't know. What's the next game? Is Everton, isn't it? So that's another not so great team. Leicester did play very defensively. I don't think that was our problem. I think we were our own worst enemy today, and I think when we're a little bit sharper and a little bit more on it, I think that we are going to win these games. It's a long season. The title race has just started. The quad is still on. We're only 2 points off the lead. 2 points off the top of the table after one game. 2 points down on last year because we beat Burnley last year. So I'm counting that in the Dreamo-meter stakes. So we're 2 points down. So we're heading for 65 points again. 65 points this year. And on the pro rata, it'd be, well, 1 point times 38 points. So it's not looking great from a pure statistical point of view. But if I had to sum up my emotions, hey, look, I don't feel that down about it. I think there was enough goodness there to be excited about. We've just got to be a bit more clinical in front of the post. That's a problem we had last year, but I think it's a different problem. I think it's a solvable problem this year because, like I say, we weren't doing the horseshoe stuff. We were trying to get it in and around, and we're very close. We're very close, you know. It's a game. It's a funny old game of small margins. So hey, look, I'm not super ultra disappointed. Would have liked to have won. Don't think it bodes anything bad for the rest of the season. Gives us something good to look at. You know, that's football. That's football. We'll come back next week, better and bigger and badder and stronger and meaner and more goal scoring. Hopefully. Till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs.